Hey y'all, we back with another video, and all I was just wanted to do, cause the other video was just so y'all meet Alea's playing the game. And Alyssa's being fat, eating ice cream, and then this is the game. We playing GTA in California, so and then I'm just being fat too, eating some ice cream. We're all eating ice cream, so y'all gonna have to watch her like this, cause like on her like later. Thank you. After this, we gonna play Fortnite. Okay. I want to play Fortnite so bad.
We can avenge yourself.
You can probably win.
I heard you can actually save the game. Hold up!
Girl,
I want a house. Yeah, you know.
don't park in the middle of the street like a dumbo.
Oh, you want to see me dumb? I'll show you dumb.
Why you gonna find her? She do that for you.
I don't know.
Pardon me. Come on here, homeboy. Hit.
Plus the police there.
You're mine.
Oh shit! God dang it!
The police are always come after a black boy. Hurry!
It's juice.
Besides, have somewhere to go. Hey, this is my car, and I'm jacking it.
You don't need this no more.
It's mine.
It gets percentage.
What if it says thank you for my new car?
Yeah.
Now it's like,
Maribeth Maybell going to the phone.
you want me to? You want me to ride like Aaliyah? No, she's a horrible driver. I'm glad I can't see.
Because you don't like gravy, don't take away my mashed potatoes.
Woo!
It's all blurry. What are you doing? You got to blow up the car.
I have read Dante, and I love Roman numerals. The Romans invaded Britain, who, if you notice, make no country music.
You're going in circles around.
May I have some more?
Why? I want that truck.
See you later.
I am taking this truck.
Don't go so fast when you curse. See, that be going so fast.
Well, I can go fast too. They want it to be a competition, it will be a
I said that.
Well, you're gonna have to hold this because Melissa's messing with it.
Hey, listen.
Well, give me this car.
Get on.
It's my car.
Look at all this traffic.
Go forward, stupid. What are you doing?
Look at all this traffic. That's a lot of cars to jack.
Alea.
I want this red car.
Eat that 8 to 9.
Back up and go that way. Go that way. Instead, go back up. Turn that car that way.
Happy. Wow, so you could have played that, huh? When I'm on the road, I see clear skies ahead. When I'm on the road, I just had when the crash for this baby is going down.
You know what I did to get this ride, homie?
I want to get off the highway. Why the fuck is it just over you over there? I know, road. Oh, I want that car. Ain't that car beautiful? No. Yes, it is. Blue car, this car, that car. Who cares about cars? Hey, give me his car. Hey, taxi. I can't even get a taxi.
Baba, give me. He's that guy. Baba, go ask that car. Baba.
Here's our car. Just beat you, that's what I think.
It's just a jet. Much better than real friends. Radio X.
Hi, this is Sage, and I am so hot for SpongeBob.
The ugly mama.
Very alternative.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go find a home that I can call my own. The home is back this way. Oh, this it is. Go that way. The home is this way. Where you go here, yeah. You gotta get off the highway. Find the closest exit. I'm gonna have to jump off of here. Why? Because. It's called find the closest exit.
Come on, get out of here.
Find Alea. I'm going back. And it's the exit right there too. Alea. You lost your house. I'm gonna go around the circle. Where'd your house go? I'm gonna go. All you have to do is just find the exit. Go! I'm about to go get that gun. Use it. Oh. Girl! Get the car! Go back and get your own car.
Get me in, homeboy.
Go get your car that you had.
Raise up, Mark. I got a problem with authority. Send reinforcements.
Turn around. This way. Keep going straight. Turn.
No.
The other way, Alea.
And then go the other way. Go that way.
So great.
Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Something special.
Barry, make a turn and
Turn that way.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Are you looking at your stuff? Like, what are you doing?
I'll tell you why our generation has no attention span. We're constantly getting bombarded with commercials and music. It's disgusting. It's all we want to do is sell, sell, sell. My name is Sage.
Where's my house?
over here. This don't look big. I want a big house.
Ooh, it probably is big inside.
Probably. But if you waste my money.
You know we will take nothing out of your bank.
I sure am craving some.
Go it.
No, Alyssa!
Looking big.
Alyssa, why did you do that?
What?
Got ice cream all over Gigi's tablet.
She was eating it.
Who did? What the heck, Alyssa?
It's not funny.
That's why I told you, don't let her touch it.
I didn't let her touch it. Oh, Alea!
Sorry.
Told you all I have to do is eat it. Sorry, guys. She just. Oh, too much.
Go to bed yet? Oh, here's my
Where's time?
bed. I'm about to go change my outfit.
Come on, girl. Die. Already. I want to play Fortnite.
Torso. Let's get.
White tape. With the blue jeans. Okay, so. With the blue jeans on there.
I heard. I'm not deaf. Gigi's almost deaf.
Whoa. He need to pull him up so they can look right. It look like he got a diaper out.
Is there anything else you want me to add?
What?
I already have a yellow watch.
Well, that's it.
Nuh-uh.
Oh, God. Come on.
Listen, don't touch my ice cream.
Okay, come on.
Stop.
Oh.
I'm not trying to hit this girl. Stop taking my ice cream.
Stop, Alyssa. Stop. I'm gonna hit you. Hit her again. I'm gonna hit you. I'm about to go give me some sloppy joe. I'm fat. I don't know why.
Can I get sloppy Joe?
Me.
No, you had enough.
Hey, I'm not done with my ice cream. No, I'm not.
get that slowly. Sorry.
It's okay, baby. Just don't do it again, okay?
Who cares about that? I'm getting this.
Okay, so
And I'm gonna jack up this car. And the police is just standing there like nothing happened. Let's see if the police comes after. The police didn't even come, and he was right there and saw me jack that car. Woo! Sorry, not. La 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 la. No, I can't. Just a design. La 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 la. No, I can't. Just a design. Woo! Let's break this. Oh. I'm gonna do this super cool rare. Woo! Open up! My problem is that I gotta go. Hey, lady, bye. Woo!
What you want, man?
Nothing.
hurry up, hurry up.
Which car should I jack?
Get that. Get it.
Haha.
Where are you going?
Running over people.
Oh,
Oh, no.
It's gonna be really awful for
I'm a terrible driver.
somehow, but somehow, me and the Leia family games on this TV is this game and Fortnite.
I am so bad at this. Hey! You took my spot and I'm about to steal it back. Oh God. Stay away before I die.
I got fourth in Fortnite. I was in fourth place.
World?
in Fortnite.
Yes!
It was easy though.
I ain't never played it. I tried. I don't like it.
I love it.
You stop playing. Why y'all stop playing this?
I don't know.
Y'all can't play Call of Duty the way I play it. Y'all just give
We
me
ain't never played Call of Duty. I ain't never.
Y'all can't.
Oh God, I'm out.
They gonna get you. Run.
It's still the same.
Take a left.
I'm turning.
Right. I said right. Go left. You're gonna get all over you.
I'm so bad at this.
Yo, just go.
Well, can I buy this house?
What's that bar? I'm glad I saved some money.
I do got money. Money. Oh God! Okay, Fortnite it is.
Fortnite! My baby!
Wow. You can play it 2 times since you really love it.
Huh? What?
Give me some.
chip, my dip. This the good dip right here. Fortnite it is. Of course, no. What is it? The view? I fight with my little eye, a little girl that loves to die. Thank you for some dip. It's that meat dip. It's good. I know.
Ain't no bucket of ice cream been gone in 2 days ever in this damn house. Let's not get no more ice cream.
I was sorry. Happy birthday. It's taking our day. We just played it this morning. One day later. People are lucky like them to have V-Bucks. Alyssa, what you drinking? I want that one right there.
Water.
The girl. Water. You drinking water?
I don't understand, boy.
Ew, what is that? What? What's that pokey thingy? It's a glove, girl. No, not that. On his arm? No. I'll show you.
That.
What?
I want that. Come on,
Yeah.
Super.
What is it? No, you give it.
Yeah, Kenny.
I really love that. I'm gonna land over in the desert so I don't die, cause that's where I was. I didn't die in the desert. But you have to stay in the aisle. Huh? They have to stay in that circle.
Right.
What?
I like that.
I get it, man.
Oh, you remember yesterday I was just circling around the thing? Yeah. Cause I didn't, it was a small space.
I'm pretty waiting for match. Layla, do you know what an alibi is? Go, go, go!
Go, boy. Go, boy. Go, boy. Go, boy.
You wanna fight somebody, so that
Go, boy. Go, boy. Don't like that dog. Don't like that dog.
I did the book.
When you die, it's my turn. No 2 turns.
Okay, I gotta go over here. Boy, I gotta jump. I gotta go to the desert.
Do you know you can land on those other islands?
Yes, man, yes. Look at this one.
I see people, so you better be getting a gun.
That's why I gotta go over here.
Find a stupid gun. Hey, Baldy.
Shut up, girl.
He's Baldy.
Yeah, but look at here.
No, he don't. Baldy.
Who is Bola?
Whatever. You can just do it however. Tag gun.
I got a pistol. Oh, I want a rifle.
We gonna find one yourself and stop being lazy.
Oh, I gotta go into the
Circle.
The circle. How I pop that in the circle?
Well, you can get that gun before you leave.
I got a gun.
No, get the other gun
Where?
behind the counter, girl.
Hey, I hope this is a rifle. No. What the heck, gun?
Who
I gotta
cares?
hurry up and get in the circle in 2 minutes and 46.
It doesn't matter about time. It matters about getting in 4th, 3rd, or 2nd place. One of your friends died.
Wait, how do I get into the circle and I'm not doing?
Get out!
I'm trying to, bro.
Now follow that line.
Don't it look like I'm doing that?
And first of all, get that truck before you leave.
I can't get the truck away. It's not I got time. Come on, I gotta run. Come on. It's going too slow.
You can run, but it's a little bit hard.
It's going too slow.
That's your teammate!
Where? I don't care. I gotta get away. Get through.
Pew, pew. Help your friend, Layla.
No, I'm not helping nobody. Where is they? Where are they? Somebody help them. Where are they?
Right there.
Where? Can you see them?
Right over there. Hugo.
You go all the way over there, girl.
Another friend died.
Mike Wazowski.
I'm weak.
Oh my God, where is the circle?
Long distance.
I'm not gonna make it to the store. I swear I'm not. I'm not gonna make it in the circle. Just do it to me. I'll go this way.
You see it?
What, the circle?
Yes.
Oh, what else?
Rocks. You can't jump up there, Layla.
Should be able to.
It's too big. Have to find a smaller side. Sorry if you guys couldn't see, but nobody cares about your feelings. Oh God. Layla, you scared me.
Probably somebody up here, like, following.
Get in that house. Maybe there's something.
I am in the circle already. I am in the circle. How does that not equal to the circle?
Get in the house. Maybe there is something.
There's nothing in there. I can see it. I just looked. Don't tell me what to do, because you gonna get smart.
What's that?
It's a tree house. You ain't never seen a tree house?
No.
Hey, I'm on me. That's how we see it. I ain't never seen a tree house before. We had a tree house at my house before.
Ooh, you'll need those, Layla.
Okay, ain't no guns, so I'm out. Peace, my nigga.
I dare you to jump down.
Okay, where else could I go? I gotta get some wood.
Get your axe.
I need some more bullets. I gotta find bullets.
Layla, I would stay away from that place because that's where there's people.
Why? What bullets?
Go help your teammate.
Bro, they got their own life. You know how it was yesterday. I let them die. Good for them. Y'all
Yes, that's why I told you to stay away from that place. Ooh, and get one of those, Layla.
That's what I'm doing.
Get it.
I'm pressing it.
Now drive.
I don't want to die. It goes fast, but it wouldn't go fast. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was in the desert, it was going slow as it was.
Somebody shoot it.
How did that happen? What the heck? How? Bro. That's why I have to stay in the deserts. Because you know what I'm saying? I don't get killed a lot. I don't get killed because in the green spot, it's always like somebody get a kill. Like you always die.
Pass it to me and
You said
hold
it
this.
first.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you did.
Give me it. Give me it.
No.
I said give it.
You said two. You did say two.
Take turns. We have to take turns.
You said
No, I did it.
you said since you really like Fortnite so much, you could get 2 turns.
I said you really like Fortnite.
And you said I could get 2 turns.
No, I did it.
Yes, you know you did say that. That's why you look at it like that. Where the ball? Oh, you ate all of it. Fatty. Oh, I got a girl. Oh, what is this? What is this? A pistol?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a pistol.
Guys, I'm sorry, but yes.
Oh, right here.
It won't stand.
Huh? Wait, what?
Take down my hair.
Yeah. Am I getting paid? I was just playing. Am I getting paid? Shoot, I need to get paid.
Layla, person.
Is that my partner?
Yeah.
That gotta be. Yeah, that's my partner. What about person? That's my partner.
See some guns for me.
I gotta get some guns. Boy, you taking all the guns. Dude, why you do that?
He's a terrible
I
teammate.
hate people that do that.
He's a terrible teammate then.
It don't matter. Why would you do that?
Look at the truck.
I probably can't do that because you already took it. Like, what do you want me to start in here? Cause
Absolutely nothing.
yeah, I gotta start on your hair. She said. You can watch YouTube when I start on your hair. You can play words. I'm not even in a circle. Oh wow, petty.
Go get that truck. Go get it.
Man, leave me alone. I can't get the truck. What do you not understand? I have to go to the circle.
Well, if you do find it, use it.
Oh my god. I need a gun. But this X ain't doing nothing. Oh, it's a house up there. Let me see if I can get that.
I see something out there. In that
I
road.
see it.
Leia, hurry up. Because that blue thing is the enemy.
Up in the sky.
Look on your
I'm not
monitor.
close to the enemy.
Look on your monitor.
I'm not close. How do I get up there?
Layla, you're dying. Layla, I told you.
What place was I at? That was something on this. You can play one and I gotta get started. Oh wait, come here. I'm about to get started now. I ain't got time for this. Come on, you got a whole handful. It's not gonna hurt. Come on.
Layla,
It's not gonna
she
hurt.
said don't cut it.
I know. I'm not gonna cut it. What the heck?
Okay.
What I gotta cut it for? She's so dope. Come on.
Ow! Haha. I hate you.
So guys, I gotta do this head. I gotta take her hair down. So I'm about to.
You pulled my hair.
Girl. After this, we're gonna play. We're gonna listen to some music. How the heck do you take this out? You should cut the hair so it can be easier. Okay, whatever she did. Oh, here we go. I forgot to take crochets out. I haven't had crochets in a while. Oh, you got crust up in your hair? Your mama, Now I see why your mama don't want to touch you. Your mama grease your hair?
I even drink.
Oh, I was about to say, how are you not dying? How was you not dying? It's like, I want to play at night because people don't really...
Everybody have a mic?
Do it look like it, dummy?
Anybody have a mic?
Who the heck is she yelling at?
Anyone have a mic?
Do it look like it?
Does
No.
everybody have a mic? No, anyone have Does anyone have a mic?
Oh, she... Leia.
I just said that.
Your dad people is weird.
Does anybody have a mic?
Do it look like we got a mic?
He's not talking. Oh, whatever, bye.
Boy, dummy. Bye.
Oh. Picky, picky, wiener.
What you going to get the
Picky,
bite?
wiener.
Yeah. Huh? What? Am I hurting you?
A little bit. Take this.
Picky, picky, wiener.
Are you in the circle? Yeah, you in the circle.
No, I'm not.
The circle. What the heck? You going the wrong way.
I want that bite.
Wait, this brain is finna come on. I don't know what to do. I can't get it out. I just won't get it right now.
Get what?
What?
Get what right now?
The twist. That's just your hair. My mama put it in tight. Did it hurt when she did it?
Yes, a little bit.
Put in the crochets in?
A little. No, putting the braids in.
Oh. I was about to say, you got dooches for this. Everything hurts you, huh?
Yes.
Did this hurt?
A little bit.
This hurt? How does this hurt? You were shooting though. How? This is weird. Okay, put on YouTube. YouTube.
I hate when people do my hair.
Girl, I'm just taking it down. How does that hurt? Stop, Aaliyah!
You are just taking it down, right?
Yes. I'm not going to do the rest of the hair. I think you would get through it.
She said don't take down the braids, just take down the crochets.
No, she said can you take down her hair. I might take down the braids. I don't know.
Don't do it.
It's not going to hurt taking down the braids, Aaliyah.
It does hurt.
How? How does it hurt? Huh? No, we ain't watching your
Hey
stuff.
guys, I'm Kaya, and it's my favorite kind of year. I love it when Friday the 13th falls in October. It's like snow on Christmas.
Jason.
But you might want to reconsider that last-minute camping trip in Jersey because Mrs. Voorhees' baby boy is out there, and if you want to survive, you're definitely going to need my help. That's why today I'm going to teach you how to kill Jason Voorhees. But I'm warning you right now, it's not going to be easy. This psycho is notoriously tough to keep down, so let's start with the tried and true tactic of drowning him. Pamela Voorhees worked as a cook at Camp Crystal Lake when her deformed son Jason drowned in 1957.
His name was Jason. I was working the day that it happened, preparing meals. Here, I was the cook.
She snapped and killed 2 counselors who were having sex instead of watching him, which might be an overreaction, but also it's camp, so like teenagers high on hormones, having sex is kind of a given, but also do your jobs. Years later, she went on a killing spree to stop the camp from being reopened, but Jason was a better swimmer than anyone realized. Turns out he never drowned in the first place, which means poor Kevin Bacon probably could have avoided getting an arrow through the throat.
The heck?
Jason crawled out of the lake and disappeared into the woods where he grew up big, strong, and utterly insane. After witnessing his mom get decapitated with a machete, he took her severed head into the woods to plot his revenge. The machete became Jason's trademark weapon. It works great on unsuspecting campers, but it's also pretty effective against Jason himself, if you can get the drop on him. Maybe you can make like Ginny in part 2 and surprise him with some Pam Voorhees cosplay. Because who doesn't like cosplaying as a dead mother? Jason had some questionable fashion choices in his slasher debut, but his talent for creative kills was there from the get-go, like when he buries like a machete in poor Mark's face.
What the heck?
To the face and downstairs. It shouldn't be funny, but it is. Poor Mark had to go down all those stairs. No one called anyone to help him. I don't. That's a good question. Oh, shit. The real mystery. The final girl, Ginny, finds his shack in the woods, complete with a shrine to his dead mother. Ginny puts on her sweater and sweet talks Jason into a trance.
Jason! It's all done, Jason. That's my boy. Come, kneel down.
Then, when he's distracted, she cleaves his shoulder in 2. Unfortunately, the machete wasn't enough to finish the job, but you might have better luck if you axe him in the face. Jason finally gets his hockey mask in part 3. Courtesy of an obnoxious prankster named Shelly, who gets his throat cut as a reward. But that pristine new mask gets seriously messed up by the end of the movie after our heroine plants an axe right into his dome. Pretty deep too, but it still wasn't enough. Jason wakes up in a morgue in the final chapter. Up until now, Jason is just a mortal man. He takes some lumps, but he's still technically alive. If you want to kill him for real, you've got to be Corey Feldman. It's pretty clear why the 4th Friday is such a fan favorite. I mean, the only thing better than Crispin Glover's dancing is Crispin Glover getting a meat cleaver to the face.
Ted! Hey, Ted, where the hell's Corkscrew?
It's also the series debut of Tommy Jarvis, played by Corey Feldman. He's a nerdy little kid obsessed with movie makeup, who shaves his head and pretends to be Jason's younger self.
Jason, don't you remember? Jason. Jason, remember?
Jason falls for it even harder than when Ginny impersonated his mom. Like, Jesus Christ, he's not really all that bright, is he? Tommy swings for the fences with a machete and damn near splits Jason's skull in two. And in an unusually smart move for a slasher movie, Tommy keeps hacking away at him.
Kill him though.
Jason is so dead after this that he sat out A New Beginning, where a lame copycat named Roy did all the killing instead. When Jason Lives begins, Tommy's stuck in a mental institution haunted by his past with Jason. He escapes and digs up Jason's body, hoping to cremate it. But Tommy loses his shit and starts stabbing it with like a metal pole, which gets struck by lightning and revives Jason as a truly undead killing machine, because that's how science works. The new zombie Jason is way stronger, and by this point he's almost impossible to kill. So you can make like Tommy and do the next best thing. Chain him to an underwater boulder. This won't actually kill him, even if you chop up his face with a boat propeller first. But it will keep him out of your hair for a while. After Tommy leaves the series, our next hero is Tina, a girl with the power of telekinesis. Think like Jean Grey or Carrie. True life is going out the window at this point, maybe because we're just like zombies, psychics, whatever. She's actually a pretty even match for Jason. She sets him on fire and blows him up, but to finish him off, she still needs help from her zombie dad. After Tina resurrects him, her old man drags Jason back down to the depths of Crystal Lake. But if your pops is still kicking or you don't have psychic powers, hopefully you remembered your Mortal Kombat codes, because just like Freddy, Jason is vulnerable to a Babality. Most of Jason Takes Manhattan takes place on a yacht, since they couldn't really afford to shoot much in New York. As a result, the movie isn't nearly as cool as the title makes it sound. But at least we got that awesome scene where Jason just like punches a dude's head off. Jason chases our heroes into the sewer where they melt his face off with a barrel of toxic waste. Then he gets swept away by a tidal wave of ooze. The acid bath reverts Jason into a 12-year-old boy, somehow. Not really sure how that works. I guess it could be a hallucination. Science, who knows? Either way, Jason is back without explanation at the beginning of Jason Goes to Hell, where he gets blown to smithereens by the obvious idea of calling the FBI. No one thought, oh, let's call the cops on the serial killer that's murdering people.
Wait, how about this? Jason going on the yacht made it an interstate crime.
So that means if I'm like an undead serial killer and I just kill people in Jersey and I don't go anywhere else.
The FBI has no authority.
Okay, cool. The FBI sets up a sting with an undercover camper and they ambush Jason with a hail of bullets and grenades. They scoop up his remains and bring them to a lab where a technician chows down his still beating heart. Why would you eat his heart?
It's like beating the guy's like, oh man.
I suddenly have a craving for heart. Somehow, it took 9 movies for us to learn that Jason can possess people. His soul is like this really worm thing that looks like a chest burster, and the only way to kill it is with a magic dagger. Well, a magic dagger in the hands of a Voorhees, because why the hell not? Like, at this point, I'm believing anything Jason tells me. Because what have we gone through? We've gone through undead Jason, we've gone through zombie dad, there's a psychic, somehow water turns you into a 9-year-old boy, and now we're here with a wriggly worm soul that can only be destroyed by a magic dagger. I don't know what series we're on anymore. Turns out Jason had a half-sister named Jessica, and when she stabs him in the heart, a bunch of monster hands pop out of the ground and drag him to hell, with an assist from Freddy Krueger. Freddy helps him escape from hell too, but Jason ends up surviving their duel, which sets him up for a major upgrade in Jason X. The only way to kill the new and improved Uber Jason is via atmospheric entry. So the government captures Jason, but they can't figure out how to kill him. Too bad they couldn't just watch this video. LOL. They shock him, gas him, hang him, but nothing works. So they stick him in a cryogenic storage and let future people deal with him. I'll deal with him later. That's where I keep my severed heads. That's such a good joke. Where is it? 400 years later, he wakes up on a spaceship and goes on a rampage until wannabe Mila Jovovich shreds him with future guns. A bunch of nanomachines reconstruct him into cyborg Uber Jason, who can now survive in the vacuum of space. Great. Lucky for us, Jason's new body part didn't come with heat shielding. So if you can push him towards the nearest planet, he'll burn up in the atmosphere. Last and most certainly least, we've got the remake Jason. He's a lot smarter than his canon counterpart, but if you can avoid his traps, your best bet is to chuck him in a wood chipper. Though you might want to jab a machete through his heart just to be on the safe side.
Say hi to mommy.
But there's no such thing as a safe side when it comes to Jason Voorhees. As long as there are attractive young campers boozing, smoking pot, and having premarital sex,
We love premarital sex.
Jason will be lurking in the woods waiting to strike. Hi guys, thanks for watching, and happy Friday.
Oh, well, Leia? I don't want to watch this.
Fine. And besides, oh, who's doing my hair? Get what? So I'm gonna watch what I want to.
No, you're not going to watch what you want to watch.
Let go of my hair
You're
now.
not going to watch what you want to watch.
I want to, and I'm going to.
No, you just watch something. It's my turn.
My videos have been kind of dark and serious lately.
What is this?
So I won't.
You already watched this.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. That's why it's red. Duh. She doesn't.
I didn't watch this. I almost watched
Well,
it.
someone believes us and gets rid of him. And to people like you who question the credibility of all of us coming forward, rather questioning the character of these kinds of people, boy, do I have news for you. Look, if your friend came up to you and said, "Help, this guy just punched me in the face," would you say, look, he's a good guy. Whatever he did, maybe he just took it the wrong way. Dude, he punched me right here. Yeah, you say that, but I'm sure you just got in a fight and now you regret it. Wait, what? Well, I'm sure if he really did punch you, that he'd be fired. Punching is wrong. Duh. Oh my god, why am I even friends with you? Hey, don't use the Lord's name in vain. We're in a holy place. God bless. Eventually I left, not entirely because of him, but because I got an internship. And here I am now, in my own little no-no square. My closet.
Okay, what do you want to watch?
Brad. Brandy. Come here.
Hey!
Stop. What's wrong with you?
I'm not watching this. No, I'm not.
Alea, sit down.
I don't want to watch that.
Did nobody want to watch your stuff?
Y'all take turns, damn it. Y'all been doing just fine. And what's that on the damn floor in that green thing?
Oh,
What's
it's a cupcake.
Throw your little sister cupcake away.
Throw that stuff away.
Matter of fact, get this all over the floor.
She said take that. I got
Right.
it.
That's Melissa.
Okay, well, anyway. Take it down. You don't need no scissors, she said. I know. Ooh, too much. Sit down. Nobody want to watch your stuff. Y'all want to watch your stuff? No. Y'all want to watch your risky stuff? I can't even watch stuff. Because all I want to watch is Jazzy Tay. I think I want to watch, where? Come on. Turn. Alea, it's a show, girl. You
No.
don't like it. Ooh, turn.
I'm not.
Yes, you is. I know you are. Get up and turn your pillow this way so I can get your back. How do you get to watch
you watch it. I can't. When I complain about it, and then when I watch it, I don't wanna watch it. I'll let you just watch something.
I don't want to watch this. These shows are boring.
No, it's not right. Ooh, I don't want to watch your stuff. You see, I don't want to watch your stuff every day. So what am I supposed to watch? What am I supposed to?
Something else that breaks things and jazz and tap.
You said something else. So Sierra and Jordan. You need help. For real, you need some serious help. Why you, baby here so much? You ain't gonna act like a baby around me. I'll smack you.
I don't care if you smack me. I'll tell my dad.
For her such a, you know what?